Get ready, team. We have never seen a war zone like this.
Hey, welcome back lads. So there has been a lot of talk going around the Call of Duty community about the current state of Warzone 2, and I think that most people would now agree that Warzone 2 is a failure. It has failed to live up to the hype, the success, and the expectations set by the original Warzone. But why is that? Well, it is complicated, but something must have gone seriously wrong, because we have now seen that the game is falling to a record low amount of players, so let's go deeper into it. Ultimately, I think it was a huge mistake to abandon and replace the original Warzone game with a number 2. It was too early for a sequel game, because I just don't see how Warzone 2 is supposed to be an upgrade from the last one. I don't see how it's supposed to stand out or be different in a positive way, because it is different, sure, but not in a good way. Pretty much every change that they made to the gameplay and the features is absolutely hated by the community. It's a messy situation, and it is hard to put it into words, but hopefully you understand the point that I'm making. A good example of what I'm talking about is the Gulag and loadouts, which are part of what made Warzone and made it unique. And now here in Warzone 2, at first they decided to change these things, and there's a long list of stuff like that. I could go on forever, like the changes to the movement, inventory, economy, stuff like plunder being missing. It's the classic Call of Duty problem that we've all seen before with multiplayer and zombies, where they feel the need to replace the current game with a new one every single year. But the trouble is that the new one is always worse, because it's missing content and changing things just for the sake of change and just for the sake of being different and calling it new. Which is why I'm saying it would have been so much better for them to just continue updating and improving the original Warzone. For example, they could have just added in Al Mazrah to replace Caldera Island as the main map and do what they normally do, integrating a COD game into Warzone where the operators and the weapons are there alongside the main map. I mean, just look at the competitors like Fortnite, PUBG, and Apex Legends. There is no Fortnite 2, right? They just continue to evolve the one game over time, over many years. That is how these free-to-play battle royales work, but they already decided to kind of like fracture the Warzone community with two different games that are different. Not sure if it's allergies or if I'm sick, but my throat is dying at the moment, so bear with me. But I think part of it is also just that Warzone 1 is what you would call a perfect storm or recipe for success. Like, it was new and fresh, it was released during the COVID lockdowns, and was part of the return to the Modern Warfare series. So, of course, right, everything was there for it to be a huge, like, hit, a huge success. In comparison with Warzone 2, the situation isn't quite the same anymore. Now, lastly, I'm wondering what can be done, if anything, to save Warzone. Like, realistically, what can be done to bring it back to those, like, the golden days of Warzone? I don't know, but that's about all my throat can take today, so stay spicy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
I'm going after Valeria.
What you don't do, your competitors will.